Hey, uh, been a minute. So, according to the title of the video, you probably get the basic gist of what I'm going to be talking about. I'm just going to talk about, the stuff that's going on with Gaster at the moment and, why it's taken almost 2 years to come out at this point, not even a demo or anything. So I thought I'd give a basic rundown of the stuff that's going on. I'll do a just long story short here real quick. It's not canceled. So if anyone is wondering, oh, why has been, is it not coming out anymore? Because I still get comments like that. So I thought I'd clear that up. No, it is not being canceled. It's just a long story, and I'm gonna go into that right now. So yeah, I believe the first concept that I ever made for Gaster was 2 days ago. Well, not so 2 years ago, on the 3rd of November, right? And I believe I posted it on the Friday night, whatever that's Funky Friday. That's what it was. That one Roblox Friday Night Funkin' game Discord server. And I posted in like a concepts channel, and I was like, hey, would anyone be interested in, a mod focusing around Gaster? And it got a lot more support than I expected it would. It got like 100 or something like positive reactions, which was a lot compared to the other ones I was in there. So I was like, oh shit, I guess I should do something about that. I talked to some people that I knew. I first talked to Kotels, I believe. He is the guy that made the first song, Mystery Man. I believe at the time it was named Wingdings, but we changed the name like later down the line based on like stuff that was going to happen in the mod. But I got some of my friends on it. I got my friend Rai, who did the background in the original like teaser video that is almost 2 years old at this point. It's going to be 2 years old in February. But yeah, I got a basic team together. I got some friends. I believe I got a friend named Miguel to animate this stuff, because at the time, the original assets that I had made in Krita, which is a free art program. And I knew nothing at the time about animating, making sprites. I'll put a picture up of what the original sprites look like. They were not my finest work, but at the time, I was still very new to art. Like, I had made these sprites on, an old Acer laptop that I could like flip over and draw on the screen, right? So the thing with this mod is, right, is it has been a bit of like a passion project that I've worked on and off for like these 2 years. And I know that a lot of people are expecting it. It's like, dude, it's been really long, why don't you just release what you have? But it's like, it's been like kind of my introduction to like art as a whole, and it's got like a sentimental feel that I want to keep going with it, if that makes sense, right? Like, I'll put up as well some like of my older art that was made around the time of the original concept, and then some of my more recent art that I'm definitely more proud of. A lot of it is probably Friday Night Funkin' stuff, because I've stuck with this game since it came out, and I still enjoy it because I'm a fucking nerd. But it's not something that I feel like I'm going to give up. Like I said, this is a passion project. I'm going to stick with it as long as I can, and I will release something. I don't want to give a date on anything, because at this point, it's like, I can't give a hard date. I still have a lot of plans for it. I have definitely had to cut back on stuff because I was a bit too ambitious, which sucks, but it is what it is if I ever want to get it out, if that makes sense. But I did want to like thank some people, because like without these people I definitely wouldn't be where I am today. So I wanted to give a quick thank you to, of course, the person that started the whole thing, which is Kotiles. I definitely appreciate the help with what you did with the song, and especially sticking with me today, because it wouldn't be where it is at right now if it wasn't for you, man. Appreciate it. Second thank you I would like to give to my friends Red and Rye. They're some friends I've had for a very long time now, and they are my art side of help and stuff like that, and not even just the art stuff. It's just they're really awesome guys, and I enjoy like the help they've given me, and I really appreciate it, because I believe it was Red and Rye that helped me kind of redesign to where he looks like right now. And of course, obviously, Rye helped with the whole background and stuff, and Red as well, he's always been giving me good tips. Like, he's helped me with hands and shit, he's helped me with expressions, but the dude's honestly, he's insane. I'd also like to give a thank you to Wild and Fitty50. Those guys were helping with the charting side of stuff. And even if it wasn't much, I do genuinely appreciate their help. But we talked on and off about stuff, and I'd pour in ideas and shit for them to listen to, and they'd be like, yo dude, this is awesome, and it was like, it pushed me to keep going. Who else? I would also give a thank you to Wizard, who I've been talking with recently about the coding side of shit, and even if it's not related to like Gaster stuff, he's still a really awesome guy, and he's also starting to get into art and stuff, which is really cool. And it's kind of cool to see, like, I can kind of pass some of the stuff that I know about, like, using Adobe Animate and shit, even if it's small stuff. But there's definitely a lot more people that I can thank that I'm not, because I don't have a script or anything, this is all off the top of my head. But there's definitely more people I can thank that I will probably say something about later down the line. But you know who you are, and thank you, I appreciate it. But as of now, I'm going to go over the basic, like, progress of stuff of where we're at. Like, I'll just put everything on the table. So, the first song at the moment is being completely revamped. The one that was shown in the teaser is outdated, and it's getting updated. I'm going to be posting the full song along with the instrumental on YouTube sometime this coming week, maybe tomorrow, maybe today, I'll figure it out. The second song is also being worked on at the moment. It's definitely gone through a lot of changes, a lot of different composers. It's been remade a couple times, but from the area that it's at, I have someone working on it that I feel like is really going to improve it. He knows who he is. But I'm looking forward to how that turns out. The last song in the main week is definitely going to be a big one. I have a lot of really cool plans for how that's going to work out. And I really am excited to see how that's executed, if I can get it the way that I want it to look. We've had to cut down a lot on free play ideas I had so many ideas that I wanted, because it's kind of like a love letter to Undertale as a whole, and it's like community. But as of now, I believe I have it cut down to 2 things, and that's going to be the Last Breath Sans that I teased over a year now as well. I've redone the sprites so they look a lot cleaner, and I believe the song is also almost done. And also, there was another teaser for basically the Fresh Gaster, which is like an Underfresh AU version of Gaster. What the original plan with that was that it was going to be a remix week. Think of like that one Bob and Bossa mod or something, where they did like the EX week. It would be similar to that, but it would be under the guise of like the Fresh Gaster design. And my friend Fabi, who I would also like to thank, huge fucking help to that guy. Incredible musician, by the way. I've known this guy for 2 years at this point now, and his improvement with music has been insane. But he originally did the first remix of Mystery Men, which was the first song for the remix week, which is unfortunately also being scrapped because the song is being updated, and I've changed the idea for the fresh week. It's now just going to be a 1 song original, instead of being a full week, because I feel like that would be a bit too ambitious and it would be just a lot more work that I wouldn't be able to handle. So that cuts it down to a 3-song main week and then 2 additional free play songs. I have a lot more stuff and ideas for free play that I want to get to down the line, but that's going to be way down the line after the original V1 version of the mod is released, and who knows if I'll even touch on it. If I decide to just scrap everything, I'll probably just do like a video where I show off everything. But as of now, I don't see it coming out for another couple months or so at the very least. That's not even a hard deadline, but I'd like to get it out next year if possible. So I'm looking for hopefully a 2024 release. What else can I talk about? What else? Well, I mean, I feel like I could definitely thank everyone that's stuck with me this far. Like, I mean, I feel like I'm kind of yelling into a void at this point. I only have around 600 subscribers on YouTube and around 400 something followers on Twitter. But when I first posted that original teaser, and I remember I had no subscribers, no Twitter followers, no nothing. I just remember I saw those numbers keep ticking up. It was like, dude, I was freaking out. Like 17-year-old me. I was like, wow, people might actually really want to see this. And that was like my drive to keep going and keep getting better. So that's why this just holds a special place to me, and I just want to get it done, right? It's not going to be something that has a hard deadline. I've never put crunches on people. If anything, I've just been like, hey, how's this going? How's that going? This is like totally purely for fun, right? But yeah, I mean, that's the state of things at the moment. If anyone has, like, if there's questions or anything, I don't be afraid to ask, I guess. But yeah, I will catch you on the flip side. Adios.